Okay, welcome you all for VTech Technologies. We've been getting a lot of requests from different colleges as well from the students studying like we are facing this AWS DevOps being very difficult. How can we help us? That's the reason we are making these videos where we have a series of videos to understand about all of your academic as well as for the lab programs. We will help explain you from the scratch to understand what exactly is cloud, what is AWS, what is Azure, and we don't assume you know any of the technology. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed for this channel, because we keep releasing the videos for all of your academic syllabus starting from this video. Okay, and we want people to also comment if you have any questions, so that one of our team members will surely reply for you. And if you have anything we should be further help, for sure we can assist you. Let us start to understand what is cloud. Let's say previously, let's say around 2009, 2010 or 2012, there was something called as on-premises. When I say that on-premises, almost all the software companies used to have their server machines in their office itself. Okay, when we say that they have server machine in their office, they don't depend on any third-party providers, just like now how people are depending on. There was a machines where every computations and all the softwares was installed in that servers, and there was separate what they call as server rooms, and there was a system administrator, and there was an AC which we used to provide. There was a lot of problem in this case. What was it? One is the storage. Second thing is the computation engine. And third thing is there needs to be someone who must keep monitoring what's happening in day in day out. There's to separate space for it and 24% of electricity. Keeping all this problem, what happened was suddenly there came a concept called as cloud. It means you don't need to have any of your infrastructure or a software on your office premises to give you a service. Everything was deployed onto the remote place. This remote place is nothing but cloud. So in simple, when we say about cloud, cloud is one of the technology where all of your operations system or infrastructure is there in some remote location where it has been operated, controlled and managed by some third-party providers. This is about the cloud service. What exactly the use cases of cloud in the present environment? Now, when I said that we have some softwares to be installed, let's say for an example, for application number 1, okay, application 1, we need around 32 GB RAM and Windows operating system. And we have application number 2, where we need 64 GB RAM and Ubuntu operating system. When you understand, we can't keep on changing the softwares if we have the suckers or if we have the server machines in our environment. Right? This is Windows 32 GB. Also, when someone says, I don't require 32 GB, I require 64 GB. See, we can't go and purchase 64 GB from the market, and after its use, we can't throw it. So what cloud says is, just use for whatever you want. And you pay for what you use. Pay as per use is the model what cloud provides. For that, there are different vendors across the market, where one of the topmost vendors, what we are selling at present market is your Amazon. Amazon is one of the key players in the cloud environment. We call it as AWS, Amazon Web Services. When we say that AWS is one of the most prominent cloud providers, you must understand AWS Cloud or Amazon Web Services is able to give you the softwares, it is able to give you the infrastructure and necessary other dependencies which is required for your company to run. And nothing is there in your office premises, everything is there in the remote location. That is the capability of cloud. So when we start speaking, why do we actually require cloud and why not on premises? As simple answer I said, the storage, right? We don't have internal storage to keep the machines. We don't need to monitor it. Everything is monitored by a third-party provider, so monitoring is also not required. Just pay as per use. Just pay for what you have been using. If you use for 20 hours, just pay for 20 hours. If you use for 1 day, pay for 1 day. So tomorrow you want to use the machine, just drop the instance, it will be dropped. These are the advantages. So what happened is almost all the companies, if you ask me, in present market, 90% of the companies have been migrated onto the cloud environment and they don't have infrastructure in their premises, or we don't say that there is no on-prem, we call it as on-premises. We don't have on-premise infrastructure, everything has been migrated onto the cloud. So never think that cloud is somewhere there in sky. It's not like that. It's somewhere where there is some remote location, might be in Delhi or Bombay or Singapore or America. There is some location where you start interacting. Sitting from your local machine, you just need the internet facility and you can start accessing the machines accordingly. This is the plus of cloud. So the major player is AWS. Apart from AWS, is there any other provider for cloud services? Yes, we have Azure, the Microsoft service. There we have GCP, Google Cloud Platform, GCP. Then we have Alibaba. Okay, then we have Oracle Cloud. So there are different vendors. Everywhere is competing between each other. But since AWS play a very major role in the market, they have been giving a best service as well. So many people are being migrated a lot to AWS. And in detail, we'll also understand what exactly we can do in cloud, right? So cloud is used for what? And in real time, why exactly use AWS, right? So first thing is, we can use cloud for what? For software. We can use cloud for what? Infrastructure. Using for infrastructure, using for software, then using for storage. But how to automate it, that also we'll learn. On top of it, we'll also understand what are the different tools which is used in the current market with AWS or Azure. So in detail, we'll go step by step, right from the installation of the software. At this moment, if you ask me, what exactly is cloud? Cloud is some software technology which is there in some remote place which you can access using internet, and the different cloud service providers. One of the major providers is your AWS, then comes Azure, then GCP. For what all to use cloud, what are the technologies using cloud, what are the softwares, how do we do automation, what are the languages we use, everything we'll be learning in detail in our upcoming videos. So if you are a fresher or you don't know anything about the cloud and you wanted to score a good marks in your academics as well to get focused in industry or to become a DevOps engineer, this is the right channel for you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because we don't want people to lose any of the topic, and we always issue people to have a good career. Thank you.